Hi everybody, welcome to Are We There Yet? My name is Cheryl. I'm going to do something that I've not done for probably 2 or 3 years. I can't remember if it was 2021 the last time I did this or 2022. I can't remember, but it's been a minute. So every year I do the Holiday Grand Plan. And if you're not familiar with the Holiday Grand Plan, it is a weekly breakdown of tasks to do. You start usually around the 1st of September, and it breaks down your tasks to get ready for the holidays by week. And you just take a week for each room in your home, and it helps you get some other things ready, your Christmas cards, your holiday menus, your grocery shopping, your decor, and it's not just for Christmas. It takes you through Halloween, it takes you through Thanksgiving and Christmas, of course. And little Lincoln's over here playing with things, so I hope he doesn't. he's wanting Mama's attention. So, but anyway, that's what that is. Now, Cynthia, a very, very nice lady, Cynthia Ewer, started this plan back. She says she's older than the internet. Well, I'm older than the internet too, but she started this plan back in the late 90s, and it just grew and grew and grew over the years. And Cynthia has since retired. She had a website called Organized Christmas, and where she posted all of the Holiday Grand Plan checklists and calendars and all of that. And so she retired, and a lady named, sorry about that, he was kicking but a lady named Rebecca Van Out, she kind of took it over, and she's picked up the reins on Facebook. She's got a Facebook group called Holiday Grand Plan, and every week she posts the different tasks for that week, based on the Holiday Grand Plan and Katie Lecky's cleaning plan. So each week you'll get a checklist of things to clean in the room that were assigned for the week. You'll get a breakdown for all of the tasks that you need to do, to get ready for the holidays, and it's absolutely wonderful. So, like I said, I've been following this since, gosh, I can't even tell you. This year, I put my binder together back in August, and I, printed out things, and then I wrote on some things when it started, and then I just let it go, and I didn't fool with it again. And then I picked it back up and I did it again, to be honest with you all, I've been in a funk. I really have lately. And that happens. I have ebbs and flows in my my life. And I'm just in a, just a funk, right? I've been in a funk. So I received an email from Elisa, which couldn't have come at a better time. Thank you, Elisa. Hi. I received an email from her, and she asked me if I was doing a Holiday Grand Plan this year, and she even said that she was going back to my older videos and following along to help her get motivated. And she asked if I could do the Holiday Grand Plan this year again on video, and it was just the motivation I needed. It was just the motivation I needed to get me back on track with this thing. So that's where I am. Now, all that being said, I'm going to show you my holiday binder, and again, you do not need anything fancy for this Holiday Grand Plan. Get yourself a spiral bound notebook and an ink pen, and that's all you need. But if you want to make yourself a binder to add in. I like the Happy Planner. I've always liked the Happy Planner with the disc system, because you can take pages out, you can move pages around, you can put your recipes in here for the holidays and just take them out and put them back in your recipe binder after the holidays are over, or whatever. Leave them in your, whatever. I've got my past Holiday Grand Plan papers from back, gosh knows how long, and before there were fancy checklists and calendar pages where I just wrote things down, and I've got them, and I reflect back on them every year, and it's just a wonderful thing. So you don't have to get fancy with it if you don't want to. If you want to go all out and do a whole big Christmas binder, you can do that. So it's up to you and whatever you'd like to do. But let's get started, and I'll show you what I have, and then we'll work on week 4 together. Week 4 is coming up. This is the first day of week 4. This is what is today? I don't even know. The 22nd of September. So it's the new week start on Sunday, and I will link the Facebook group below so you can follow along if you'd like to. And but Rebecca does a fabulous job in keeping us all lined out and where we need to be. So I'll link that below, and that's where also you go. And I'll also link the Holiday Grand Plan website that Cynthia set up, that you can go and print all the checklists and all the calendars and everything that you need. And there are blank checklists as well, which is what I used. And so I'll just show you what I have so far. We'll start week 4 together, and we'll just move forward from there. There's some catch up that I have to do, but I'm not pressuring myself. So here's my binder. I've used this same cover for ages, and it's still very useful and very pretty, so I still use it. And I've got my gold metal discs on it. And for the last few years, I've put my Christmas bucket list on the front that I made. This is just a blank piece of Happy Planner filler paper, and I used some Christmas stickers that I pulled from some of my Happy Planner sticker books, and I just made myself a bucket list. And I used to make these every year, and I may make a new one this year. I've not decided. But I also do fall and all the seasons. Usually I did, but I've kind of fell off of that. So some things I want to get back to because I miss it, Now this was included in a Happy Planner kit one year, and it's an advent calendar, and you lift these little windows. So I just stuck this back in here because I forgot what's behind the windows, so it'll be like a new thing for me again this year. Now this is where the Holiday Grand Plan starts with your calendar. I don't know why mine printed yellow. I have no idea. I think my printer needs fresh ink, but this is supposed to be green. But I'm not mad at it because it'll work for fall, it'll work for November, and it'll definitely work for Christmas with the gold, so I'm okay with it. But what I do is I live in a little tiny house, and not the official tiny house, but my house is only 900 square feet, so it's just a small house. So I don't have a kid's room, I don't have guest rooms, I don't have a garage, I don't have, the rooms that, a lot of the rooms that aren't, that are actually on the calendar. So you can personalize this plan whichever way you need to make it work for you, and that's what I do. Now the first week is always list week, where you make your list. You make your gift list, you make your grocery list, your menus, your stocking stuffer list, your Christmas card list, all the lists. It's all about the list. So say you have plenty of time to catch up, and then the front porch is the first week. The second week is question week and living room, which we already had deep cleaned the living room before my daughter came back. So I had a lot of that already done, and I do need to just go back and zhuzh it up and freshen it up a little bit. But question week is about you asking yourself what you want for your Christmas to look like, what you want your Thanksgiving to look like, what are some traditions that you feel like you need to keep, what are some that you feel you can let go, just questioning where you are in your life and how your ideal Christmas would go. My holidays are looking very, very different this year, and I'm okay with it. Finally. Last week was entryway week. Well, I don't have an entryway. You come right from my front porch into my living room. So that did not apply to me. So what I did was I made an extra bedroom week because I'm not pressuring myself. I'm not going to kill myself to try to do things. So I made the master bedroom week. We have one bedroom in my house. And so I made 2 weeks so that I can split up the tasks and make it easier on myself. So week 4 today starts the actual master bedroom week. So you're only behind at this point your front porch, your living room, and your entryway. So you can definitely catch up with the plan, so far. And this week is master bedroom. So, and then I did the same thing. I just took the weeks that applied to me and just switched them all around. You know, at the end, you've got holiday decor week, first week of December. Finish up week is the second week December. You've got a maintenance week the third week, and then you just celebrate. Everything's done. Everything's done. Freezer meals are in the freezer. You've got your holiday baking done. You've got, you know, your Christmas cards are all gone. You're decorated up. Everything is done so you can kick back and relax. And that's what it's all about. You know, not killing yourself. So, this is the way it breaks down. This is the first week, and this is what I did this year on my little gold paper. So, what I did was I took my list week and my front porch, and I wrote down a cleaning list, a checklist of my household tasks to get that front porch done. And we did most of it, you know, over the last couple, 3 weeks. You know, my husband power washed, you know, and some things I had to get his help with, outside windows, you know. So the front porch is pretty much done. And under holiday prep, I made my lists, my menus, bring my fall decor down from the attic, and then my lists included Christmas cards, baking, and my shopping list for my baking that I want to do. And then my gift giving this year, we're doing money. We're giving all of our kids money this year. I'm not going to buy Christmas presents and do all the wrapping. I'm taking this year off. None of my children are going to be home for Christmas, so I am taking the year off. My husband and I are going to go do something special, just the two of us. So we're just doing money. I will put up a tree, and that's it. So I'll decorate my hutch. I always decorate my hutch, but that's going to be it. So it's going to be a nice, easy, laid-back Christmas. But I do want to get my house in order so that I can kick back and enjoy it. So, and then menus, Halloween. We are going to do a special thing for Halloween, me and my daughter. Thanksgiving menu, and then I needed to do a holiday-related brain dump. Under to buy 2 ingredients from this list, this shopping list for my baking, because I'm still going to make all the things. I'm still going to make the cookies and everything, you know, and I'll probably share baked goods with my family this year. So that you know, since I'm going to do it anyway, it's probably what I'll do. Planners for 2025, which I've ordered and received, and then my Halloween plates and napkins, I ordered and received those. And I changed this to top priority. This is to call, I think. And I don't remember what this one is. Let's see. This one is to go. So I covered that up and I said plan a camping trip, which we've got in the works right now. So that's good. And then what I use this space for, usually I'll put down how was the weather this week, what I was doing this week, but I have my planner for that. So what I did was I'm just doing some fall quotes, and I'll move the quotes along as we go. There is something so special in the early leaves drifting from the trees, as if we are all to be allowed a chance to peel, to refresh, to start again. Ruth Ahmed. So I think that's beautiful. And so that's my week 1. Week 2, I've still got quite a few tasks to do, and that's okay. That's okay. I still want to go back and, like I said, zhuzh up some things that we've already cleaned. But week 2 was living room, and I put down what I wanted to clean in the living room. My quote was, "Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go." And this is question week. So my main question for myself this week has been, am I able to let go of Christmas past and realize it's gone? It lives only in my memories. And that's what I'm struggling with. It's the big Christmases with the family and having all my kids here and doing up the whole, you know, presents, dinner, Christmas Eve thing. That's a thing of the past for me. If, you know, hopefully at some point in the future we'll have all of our kids here together, but they're all, you know, in relationships and they're working and you know, two of them, or one of them, you know, is going to be in the UK this year for Christmas, and the other one's in Washington State, one of the other ones, and you know, it's just hard to get everybody together now. They've got their own lives, and pretty soon they'll be having their own children, their own traditions, you know, things like that, and letting go of that has been a really, really hard time for me. So I've been working on it, and I'm doing better. So holiday prep, finished lists, Decorate for fall, gather Christmas cards. Am I going to do an October daily? Am I going to do a December daily? Maybe gratitude for November as far as journals. May do it. Buy 2 ingredients, which I did. Priority is hydrate, because I'm finding myself, not hydrating like I should this particular week. So I just made a note of it. You're not a young girl anymore. Take your time. Little things, you got to remind yourself of. So last week was, like I said, entryway week, which I made bedroom number 1. Did not get much of this done. It's okay. I got this week too to work on the bedroom, and I'm going to be fine. Address 5 cards, Christmas cards, and make my fall bucket list, which I've written it down. It's written down. I just haven't made a pretty fall bucket list, and I want to do that. Buy 2 more ingredients. I'll catch up with that this week. I want to purge my lotions and scale back on my lotions. I've got so many Bath and Body Works lotions, my daughter and I always participated in the buy 3 get 3 around Christmas time, and goodness gracious, I just went crazy. And those things, some of them are not smelling like they're supposed to smell anymore, so they do expire. So I need to purge those and get rid of those ones that I'm not going to use. Donate clothes I don't wear. Maddie went to her dad's, and then time with my former mother-in-law, which I did. I had a wonderful day out with her. There are 2 times of year, autumn and waiting for autumn. I love that. So we've got week 4, and that's what I'm going to work on today, because it's coming up, and we're going to take that out, and we're going to do this. So I kind of like to follow the same format. I'm going to turn this back and kind of use the same kind of decorating, for this. So now for master bedroom week in the original plan, okay, bake 1 batch of holiday goodies. So, these are things that you can make ahead and freeze. Like, you can freeze some cookie dough. You can freeze, I don't know if you can freeze fudge or not. But there may be some kind of holiday goodie that you can make now and freeze. So, and there are all kinds of people on Facebook who can give you ideas. The site itself can give you ideas. Make a freezer meal and store it, so that on those busy December evenings, you just take it out of the freezer, put it in the oven, and heat it up, and that's all you have to do. Buy 2 ingredients for holiday meals, which I will do. I'll put here. Let's see. We'll do that. Okay. Now, at the beginning, when you made your lists, you needed to break down your gift list by week. Now, some people buy monthly. If you, it depends on how you get paid. So you could break your gift list down and do it over the next 3 months, which is wonderful. Wrap gifts that you've already bought. Get some shipping boxes, and then put the gifts that you bought that need to be shipped in the respective boxes, so you'll have all that ready to go. Spend 1 hour a day on homemade gifts. If you're planning on making anything homemade, spend an hour a day on that, or figure out how much time you need to do that. And then check your table, bathroom linens that may need replacing, and put those on your shopping list, or also, you always think about donating to the food drive, toy drive, your camera film and batteries. Are you using a camera that takes film? Do you need batteries? You need to restock your batteries. What kind of camera are you going to use for the holidays? So those are things to keep in mind for week 4 for holiday prep. And then, of course, it's master bedroom, and the checklist for cleaning your master bedroom is on the Facebook group under week 4 that Rebecca will put out. So that's that. So let's see here. Let's get some stickers and make this pretty. Hi. Hi. Excuse you. Come on up here. Okay, now that's all I'm going to do right now because I'm going to be filling these out as I identify things throughout the week. That's kind of how, I look at it every morning and see what I need to do, and I'll find a fall quote. And today's the first day of fall, I believe. So that's exciting. So anyway, that's my week 4. And like I said, your week 4 could look a lot different depending on what you have to do, and just structure it to make it what you need it to be. That's what Cynthia has always said. You can make it what you want to make it. If you are using the disc-bound system, you'll need to shrink down the pages. And what I did was I told it 8 by 10 paper, and it fits perfectly in the Happy Planner. So you'll just have to trim it down, trim the pages down. And this year, now there are blank ones that you can use. They're not all, you can print out a bunch of blank ones. You can print out the ones that fit you that are on the calendar, and then blank ones for the rest of the weeks, whatever. So it's very, very customizable. So this is something that I'll be doing every week up until, the plan ends, and, just spending a little time with you going over what's on tap for the week. I'd love to hear your plans for the week. If you're going to jump on board with the holiday grand plan, my lists are back here. I do have a tab for my lists, and some of it is personal information. So next week I'll block out what is kind of personal, and then I'll show you what my lists look like. But I'm just using regular Happy Planner paper and writing out lists, my list for it. So anyway, I'll visit with you next week, and we'll look at what's coming up for that week. And like I said, let me know below if you're planning on jumping on board, if you've ever heard of the holiday grand plan, if it's something you think that you might like to do, and and let me know what you think about the group, and I'm sure you'll be met with open arms over there. So enjoy it, and until I see you again, happy holiday planning.